I think I'm here. Hello everyone. This is the July Angel Card Live. So these are the July readings for the Angel cards. So welcome to today's live. Whether any of you are here now or in the replay, I'm sending you all so much love. So I wanted to take a moment today before we get into the actual readings to just have a really, really quick, gentle meditation. It's really going to be a very gentle and very sort of a speedy one. I want to do just a gentle meditation. If you're driving, operating any machinery or anything like that, please don't do this. You can actually keep your eyes open for this. All I'm asking for you to do here is just place your left hand on your heart and just take a deep breath in. And let your out breath fully out through your mouth. And take another deep breath in. And release out through your mouth, full breath. Another breath in. Oh, I whistled when I did that then. So that's just to bring you into the space. Now the first card I'm going to do is for today's reading. And this is, like I say, this is for the whole of July, these readings. It's the month of July. And today's card is going to be for, obviously, for today. So it goes from today all the way through to the next week. And the card I'm going to do is going to come from the Power of Love Activation cards by James Van Praagh. And I'm going to pick a card. Well, I'm going to pick a card. The angels are probably going to throw me a card for today's reading. So like I say, whether you're watching now or in the replay, this is for you. I got two cards. Normally it should be one. And yeah, it's whether you're watching now or in the replay, it's for you. As I say with readings like this, they're generic readings. So take what works for you and drop what doesn't work for you. Okay. So we got two cards. We've got responsibility. This one there. And we've got discernment for today. So I'm just going to read them because they have like a message on them. So I'll start with responsibility. And it says, you are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. I love this card, and I love the idea of taking responsibility for the way that we think. Because many of us are contributing to sort of the negative polarization in the world at large by speaking about things that we would rather not come to pass. When we speak about things that we would rather not come to pass, what happens sometimes is that we add to the energy of the thing occurring. And you may or you may not know this. Be very careful with your words. I'd even say that on a writing level, be very careful what you write down. We are very powerful manifestors, whether we realize it or not, whether we're aware of it or not. We manifest in such a high way. Be very aware of the way that you're using your words. Think of spirit, think of the universe. It is always attempting to help us with that manifestation process. So if we say something, it thinks, oh, they want that. And it quickly comes in, rushes in and tries to bring that through. So if too many of us are falling on the negative polarization of thought and talking about things that we'd rather not happen, then we give added weight to those things and we bring them into being. So that's for that one, okay? Now, the other card you got was discernment. Kind of think they link together in some ways, right? So discernment is you are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Now, I like that to go with responsibility because it's when you recognize what your truth is about the things that you're speaking about. So, you know, like, what are you speaking about that you maybe are, like I say, giving weight to? And you think maybe you have a particular attitude to it, but actually you don't. Your attitude's completely different. Being discerning is being able to be in our true selves. I'm not going to use the word that we will normally use, that word authenticity, because it can be a little bit flaky, I suppose. And flaky is not really a good word either. It could be one of those words that we're not really sure what it means. So let's look instead to being our true self, the real us. You know, often we go around in life and we say things that we don't mean because we don't want people to see us a particular way. This discernment here is asking you to step into your truth, your real thoughts about things, be able to bring them out. Work with your voice, work with your throat chakra in understanding how you're going to bring that out with love, because this is all about recognizing how you bring out your love. This is all about recognizing how you bring out your words on a visceral level, right? On the way we feel it, right? So be discerning. Notice what's the fear response, what's a true response, and what isn't true for you, what's an illusory concept around you, what within the world have you been giving weight to that doesn't feel like it deserves that from you. There are parts of that, so look into that. So this week to next week, take some responsibility for the way that your words are being expressed. Take some responsibility for how you're looking at the world at large, your world at large, okay? Because I feel that here is what is coming up for us all, and it's just me as well, and it's that we are to raise into deeper consciousness. We'll do that by really fully actualizing our truth, our honest truth. So let's say authenticity is our truth, being in our honest space, our honest truth, yeah? I am going to whiz through these quite a lot today because of this message that I have, as I have absolutely no idea what it means. So the card that I'm going to do now is from the Work Your Light Oracle deck, the Rebecca Campbell one. I'm going to do that for the 13th of July. And I do really like these cards. I like these ones. These aren't my favourites. Her Starseed Oracle are actually my favourites. I'm going to do a card for the 13th of July. Now, this is the day, it's either the day of the full moon or the day before the full moon in Capricorn. So let's see what the angels want to give us for that day. There's so much energy being changed at the moment on the planet at large, and each one of us is being asked to sort of step into our truth, our honesty, like that card just said. I don't think they want to give me a card for this one. Oh, as soon as I say it, they give it. But yeah, so it's like, it's to step into that true honesty and that true element of you, so that you can kind of move your life forward in a much better way. Yeah, and I think that kind of works with everything. Yeah, with everything. So the card we've got for around the full moon on the 13th of July is Soul Family. It says, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it. You don't need, you don't have to do it alone. This one's quite self-explanatory, but I'm going to talk a little bit to it. So many of us are mixing with people that are not in the vibrational frequency of who we are, right? We are struggling on lots of levels to, bear with me, sorry, I've got another message. I'm just going to check what that is. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, so many of us we're moving into a space of understanding who really works for us and who doesn't, which people light us up and which people bring us down. This card is a messenger for you. It's firstly, I'm seeing it as it's asking you to open your heart space so you can receive the love from the people that are right for you, receive the love that they can give you, and open up to that. You see, essentially what's going on and what I'm getting is to come together, to bring yourselves together, right? Clock says 12:22 here, so that's the twos, bringing something together. And I'm also getting an independent love through that as well. So, bring yourself to the space where you're connecting with the right souls. Now, I'm going to go back to this week's card about the authenticity, being in your truth. You can connect to others when you step into your truth, into your real, honest self. You see, the thing is, I say many of us, and it includes me to some degree over time, I've mixed with people who weren't right. They weren't right for my energy. They weren't right for me. They weren't good for me. But this is asking us to step into our honesty. When we step into truth, then we're going to attract the people that are also attracted to that truth that we're expressing of who we truly, really are. I'm also getting, and it's actually really interesting, and I'm loving the beautiful dolphins on this card. Dolphins, beautiful, freedom, resonance to opening up. But also, I'm getting more calls to this throat chakra. Be really committed to speaking from here with love. Be really committed even. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm laughing now. But yeah, be really committed to bringing out your honest feelings about things. And as I say, this is always going to be in light. This is always going to be in light energy, as opposed to in kind of, irritation or anger. This is about stepping into our brilliance, being the strongest version of ourselves here. And when we do that, it means that we can truly step into that freedom element. I'm getting a real deep freedom element. But yeah, be open to being your real self so that your true, authentic family can step up and be there for you. I'm kind of seeing this like it's like you have this massive bag of things, of rocks actually, that you've been carrying around. And the image I'm getting here is that this bag of rocks is just unnecessary. You don't need it. So when you throw these rocks out and get rid of the things that you're carrying that are the burden to you, that are no good to you, what's going to happen is that you're actually going to find that your soul family gets drawn to you, rather than having to kind of go and find your soul family, because that's kind of the energy I'm getting. The energy I'm getting is for many of us that maybe we're trying to search for that soul family. It's really hard to connect into our search family. I can't even speak today. That's what's wrong with me. It's really, really hard to get into touch with the soul family when we are kind of trying to look for it, because what we do is we release a kind of negative polarization. So then what happens is, rather than being attracted to us, they become detracted to us. They kind of go the other way. So this is about moving into a space where you can open yourself up, right? Open yourself up to receiving that soul family. Open yourself up to saying, yeah, okay, I'm ready and I'm able and I can bring in the people for me that are good for me, are going to help me to rise into a new space, a better space for me. Okay. So the next ones are for the 20th of July, and I'm going to do Doreen Virtue Angel Therapy card. Now these come with a little task on them. I'm not actually going to read the whole card. I am terrible with my words. No wonder I was talking about the throat chakra. This can't be, my throat chakra's all over the place. Or maybe it's a deep message to us all. We really have to be really honed into our throat chakras and recognising kind of what's coming up for us and what isn't, and how we get into a space where we can use our voices in an effective way. So yeah, so this card, it comes with the Angel Therapy card, comes with a message. Oh, they throw me, we won't be having all of that. They threw like loads of. So maybe because I wasn't asking them or directing them. So for the 20th of July, can I please have one card for reading for the month? So for the 20th of July, can I have one card for the reading? Oh, there it is. Oh, for the month. So yeah, so this is about, you know, like I say, this is about stepping into your vibratory frequency that's high, as opposed to allowing yourself, like me today with my throat. But I do think the reason I'm having trouble with my speaking is because they are pointing out to us that we have to be very careful with our words, and we have to be very careful with how we're expressing ourselves through the sound that we use in order to communicate with everybody. So the card we got for the 20th of July is books. It says your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Have any of you felt maybe you've got a book in you, but it's coming back to words, isn't it? It's bringing us back to words. I still get the energy of this. Actually, I will come to what I was about to say, but I do still get the energy of this is about bringing your truth out into the world in a bigger way, not necessarily with writing books or, you know, reading or editing. It might be anyway, but I'm getting the voice very strongly here. This is about using your voice in a beautiful way, in the way that you can bring wisdom to the world, in the way that you can bring truth to the world, in the way that you can bring a message to the world that can help it to inspire itself, because that's kind of what I'm getting, right? Also, I'm getting, have a good read of the books that you've got around you. Is there any books that you've been piling up on a shelf and you've not been reading them? The energy I'm getting here is to step into starting to work through those books, because the information that you need for your next phase and next step that's going to come into the summer energy of August, and if you're not in my hemisphere, whatever energy comes in the month for you, then yeah, it's kind of asking you to look at words really. Oh, and also the angels are saying be really careful of contracts at the moment. Really read the print, really read the fine print, access the information, and really make sure that you've understood what it means. If you don't know what it means, ask somebody to explain it to you. I think it's really, really important. Around the 20th of July, okay? We've just come out of the full moon and we're going into the waning period. So be really careful right in that moment, because there's going to be a lot of planning going on at that point, and making plans and what we're releasing that no longer serves us, that kind of thing. So be really aware of what's coming up with words. Be really careful in how you look at words, how you speak words, and how you relate to words. That's what I'm getting, okay? I want to see if there's anything else. It says about selling spiritually based books. If any of you have been thinking about a bookshop, running a bookshop, opening a bookshop, doing something online on Etsy, some kind of books, this is a message for you. Yes, this is the time to start thinking about this. This is the time to start creating a plan around this. The movement toward this is guaranteed for you. You just need to step into the energy frequency of it and how it works for you. I'm feeling a lot of exciting energy around it, but I'm also being told to say be very aware of the wisdom around your words. I keep really pointing out here, this needs to be wise words, loving words, conscious words, said with the energy frequency of deep love. This is about deep love, resonant frequency. You're moving into an energy where you may be writing, yes, you may be reading, you may be editing, you may be doing something to do with books. Now, if you work with books already, this message is just a confirmation that yes, everything that you're doing is right. Keep moving forward in this and bring bigger, better and wilder opportunities to yourself, and keep going. I'm getting that very strongly. Keep taking one little tiny step forward every single day, because that's what's going to get you to where you're needing to go. I really love that card for the 20th of July. It's a beautiful message that, you know, hope is there, and there is the ability through our words and through our speech to really kind of hone in to the message and the vibration and what we're giving to the whole world. I mean, you know, a lot of us think, oh, what is this big thing that I'm here to do in the world? What if it's just to speak with a beautiful, gentle voice? What if it's just to bring love out when you speak? Maybe you've got a melody in your voice. Maybe you've got something beautiful about the way that you work with words. Maybe your words sing a song to other people and bring them the energetic frequency that they need to raise into their consciousness. I did say I was going to give you the practice, didn't I? I nearly forgot, actually. I don't know that books will have one, but let's have a little look, because if it does, I'd really like to give it to you. Oh yes, it's got an action step. It says, the messenger angel is the Archangel Gabriel. We don't really call upon the Archangel Gabriel. So what I'm just going to say is, ask the angels to help you, to motivate you, to help you, to organize you, to help you to devote yourself to your heart's desires and your dreams in perfect ways. All right, so yeah, so step into that. That's quite interesting, because that's Doreen Virtue's cards, isn't it? And Doreen Virtue doesn't do this stuff anymore. I mean, she made a statement that she was sorry that she did this and she felt that it was wrong, and then that's fine, and you know, that's her journey and that's where she's meant to be. But it was quite interesting, and with that card it was interesting with the Gabriel thing, because yeah, it's the frequency message that I get is that Gabriel is an invoke angel. We don't invoke Gabriel. Gabriel will come to you if Gabriel wants to, and Gabriel makes that decision. It's not something that we do, you know, actively ourselves. So yeah, so the last card for July is going to be from the Diana Cooper Archangel Animal Oracle cards. Do you know, these cards are really, really strange, because I didn't like them for a while. I've really grown to love them. They have some really beautiful wisdom within them, such beautiful words within them, and they really have a high frequency. So for this particular card, what I'm going to do is they also have like an action step. So I'm going to get you the card and I'm going to give you the action step, but I'll read it for you first through my intuition, through the angel messages, see what they want to give us, and then I'll give you that. But yeah, they are actually really lovely cards. They've got a better vibration than I realised. The vibration on them is very, very high. It's very resonant, high frequency. So they are a beautiful deck. And the animal depictions, the illustrations are just amazing. They're absolutely amazing. I was going to read you the artist, but I can't. I think it's Marjolaine Cracked, but I can't really read it. But yeah, that's the illustrator for those. So I'm going to get the card for the 27th of July. So see if the angels can give us a card. Actually, that's not going to work. A card for the 27th of July, so that we can see what message is coming up for us. Oh, the cards come out. It's a really nice one. I've never had this one before, actually. It's a very beautiful card, this one. It is the Swan. The Swan card. I think it's very apt this card's come up when we've been talking a lot about the throat chakra, about the heart chakra, about connecting to being in our honest selves, about being truth tellers. and we have been connecting to using our throat chakra in a good way. And I did mention the heart chakra as well, didn't I? There's blue in this card as well, so it's reconnecting to our throat. But I think by the 27th of July, we'll have made the inroads that we needed to get to the space where our voice and our words are effective, and we are using them in a really beautiful way, and we're aligned with a deeper way of using our words. Remember, what you say fuses and plays with the rest of the universe. Remember, it's a co-creation tool, so be very wise and very, very aware of the words that you're saying. So let's go to this card. It says swan. It's so pretty, right? It says demonstrate grace and majesty. I see this card as the beautiful opening of your heart chakras. I see this card as also a freedom element. You've got the energy of the swan and you've got the energy of flight within it, which is bringing in freedom. Now, the energy of the opening of the chakra of the heart and also the divinity, I've got the crown chakra opening here. I can see that. Is that what's going on here is that you are rising into your true potential. That freedom is going to show itself. Now, it's very interesting because I'm being told by the angels that, you know what this is? It's you being free with your voice. It's you being honest and totally in your message and totally in your truth. If you need to say something to someone and you're afraid to say it, that is not being in that truth. Be in your truth. Look, if you need to write it down beforehand, write it down so you say it in a nice way, you know, so you come from that love. I'm also getting the energy of the pearl in this, and I'm seeing that beautiful energy of that pearl. It's that beautiful sparkling energy of the pearl protecting your field. So if you need to, in the week of the 27th of July, imagine yourself encased in a beautiful pearl protecting you from anything that is of negative vibration. I'm getting that for you in that week. I'm also getting the energy of rising into your brilliance. So I'm seeing that there's a light opportunity opening up for you in that week. It'll start on that week. It'll take you all the way through to October or December, depending on your energy and what you've been doing. Everything that you've been releasing in that period is going to bring you the capability of flying, of being far more refined. You will know where you're going so long as you step into this grace. Now, a lot of the time when I work with the angels, they use the word grace as a point, as a reflection point. And they say to me that when we step into that grace, it's when we're being of the vibration of our higher being. We're being our stronger selves, our more pure selves, our more loving selves. Think of the loving energy. Think of opening up to connecting. I'm also getting, they're saying this to me now as while my throat's going, they're saying, hey, there's more. Yes, the connection to Gaia. So what they're saying is, this is, and I've been getting this message a lot, and it's come through in our readings quite a lot, actually. Sorry about that, because you can't see it there, can you? But yeah, what they're saying here is to allow the heart to open up, allow the protection of the pearl, allow your connection, and also allow yourself to be rooted into Mother Earth, because she's going to hold you. So in that week, you're going to rise, because you are going to rise. You're going to move into a new energy. You're going to start to see things for how you want them to be. You're going to start moving forward. You're going to use your voice in an effective way. Have you noticed my voice is changing? There's a reason for that. It's about the fact that, look, it's going completely now, that we don't step into that, we're going to lose that resonance. And also getting, as they say that if we choose to only open one gateway and the heart, we won't get the full capacity and the capabilities to use our voice in that strong way. And that's why my voice started to go, actually. And it's going a little bit again. So what else are they trying to say about that? Because they're trying to make this very strong message. Okay, so what they're saying is that you're going to need to be very, very grounded in the earth in order to bring this message through, because it's a wise message and it's an earth consciousness message. It's really going to help you. It's going to help you to rise into your own flight path almost. I see it like that. I see kind of a plane on a runway, going down this runway, and it being a flight path that's going to take you from the space that you're in to the place that you need to be in. So yeah, really step, see my voice again, really, really are pointing out that we need to be careful of our throats. Also, they are saying to me now to say, please look after your throats. Hydrate. They're saying to me, take care of your throat. If you feel there's anything like going on with your throat area, bring a little bit of tender loving care here and do a bit of self-care. So that's kind of what they're saying. Yeah. So I'm going to do the monthly card, and then what I'm going to do just before I do a quick card reading, I'm doing a card for someone who requested it last month, because bless her, she didn't get it. So I'm going to do it, and hopefully I'll find a way to message her to let her know that it's there for her. But yeah, so the card for the month, and this is the one I read out. Oh, I did forget something, didn't I? I'm going to go back to the animal cards. I forgot to give you the action you can take with the swan card. I can't get forgetful. It was all that throat activity. Maybe that's what they were trying to say to me. Hey, you promised them. You promised the action. And then, I don't know, when I'm tuning in, there's I don't know where I can't find this card. Where is it? Sorry, bear with me a moment. Here we go, got it. So yeah, sometimes when I'm tuning into the cards, I'm trying to hear them. They're also telling me other messages at the same time. So they're telling me about 3 messages at once. So it can get a little bit overwhelming. So what they're saying here is to develop regal qualities, believe in yourself, know you're special and beautiful, be charming and lovely to be around, okay? It says, take action if necessary to clear your path of anything that's unacceptable and step into a path of peace. So it's asking you to step into a path of peace. Actually, there wasn't actually an action there. Sometimes they have actions and sometimes they don't. After I bigged them up with the actions, I didn't get an action card, did I? So right, now for the monthly card reading, we've got the Isis Oracle card. Now this one will be, whether you're watching now in the replay, it's for the whole month of July. Isis will bring through, the goddess Isis will bring through a message for us for the whole month. And it brings together all the cards that we've had, and it brings together some wisdom that we need at this time. So yeah, oops. They're giving me 2. What I'm going to do, whenever they give me 2, I'm going to read the top one. I'll show you both of them. But I'm going to put the second one on my page. I won't be reading it now because they are really long readings. So we've got the Temple of Lapis Lazuli, which is the goddess of the ancient skies. And we've also got Initiation, and it's spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. This is the one I'll put on the page. This is the one I'm going to read to you now. All right. So I'm just going to find the Temple of Lapis Lazuli. It's a really beautiful, lapis lazuli is actually a stone, so if any of you've got that stone, it might be worth you getting it out and, and holding it close to you and bringing the energy of that crystal into you, because it's definitely got a message for you. It's quite intriguing, really. The goddess Isis cards are very interesting. So the goddess of the ancient skies, your soul is very ancient, beloved, and does not herald from the earth. It holds much special wisdom of star peoples from civilizations far and near, with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transition from a civilization based in fear to a love-based culture, which is what I'm saying, wasn't it? Being careful about how we speak. You're guided to come deeper into your acceptance of your inner knowing, more about the truth. Ancient souls with experience of consciousness and community from more spiritually advanced civilizations are here on this planet to be themselves to their fullest extent and fullest potential. They're here to support the human culture to thrive. The challenge can be that each ancient soul can feel out of place here on Earth for a time as they go through an adjustment process and remember their healing mission on this planet. These souls hold an inner wisdom of star peoples and civilizations far and wide in this galaxy and beyond. This inner wisdom vibrates at a higher level than the frequencies of fear, aggression, dominance, disconnection that are part of the global human wounding. They are here to help us heal. This is why ancient souls are needed, of course, to help offer a different reality, which is more whole and connected to oneness and to love. But the challenge is not to lose belief and honouring of your own true inner wisdom, deep soul's truth, whilst becoming a member of culture that is still so different to yours. See that message being brought through with all the cards, the resonance of your truth, and also the lapis lazuli blue, which is the colour of our throat chakras. The oracle comes to you to provide a much needed spiritual recognition that you have wisdom and understanding that's very ancient and it flows from your soul. You have a sacred connection to wisdom. This is neither strange nor weird, but it is a precious thing, okay? You are not the only one of this kind here, and it is far from common soul type of people. So it's about finding your people. Remember, finding your soul family. Mostly because it takes a lot of strength and dedication to be able to sustain existence purposefully in a vibration that is lower than your own natural vibration. So you're struggling possibly in that. This is why those cards came through to bring that in. The oracle comes to you with an offering of guidance. Remember who you are within. Do not try to fit into external models of how you need to be from the world. For you are here to help birth a new way, a more aligned way of spiritual truth. You're guided to trust in your wisdom, to sit and contemplate any issue you're questioning right now, and trust in the voice in your heart. Whew, brings us right back to the heart, to our voice, to trusting, to coming from that deep space, right? Guidance doesn't have to make sense, okay? But at a higher level, you're going to really understand this divine logic in the guidance, right? Just notice how it feels and how it makes your heart expand. That is going to be a sign for you that you're in your truth. So there you go. You've got the understanding of how you get into your truth. If it makes you feel happy, then it's your truth indicator, all right? So if it brings you into that happiness space, then yes, that is it. That is the one, okay? So as I say, the initiation one, I will put it on the page at some point, either today or tomorrow, all right? When I touch it. So I'm sending you all love now. I'm just going to send some love out. I just feel like I need to do it, so I'm just going to send some healing love out. I do Reiki. I'm a Reiki master. I'm also an angel healer, so I'm being told to send you out some healing energy. So that's going to every single one of you that is now here on the live. And that energy frequency is also going out to you if you're watching this in the replay. This is deep light energy. It's coming through with the angelic resonance that you need right now. I'm just going to give you that for a few more moments. There you go. Take that energy and allow it to be in your energy field. Now I'm going to do... I pick a card reading. I love this because it means everyone gets a reading, even whether you asked or not. Now, so long as you're not operating any machinery or driving, you can close your eyes. And as I say the cards, I'll do 3 cards. You can tune into which one is going to have a message for you. So I'm going to do 3 cards, if they give me 3 cards. And we're going to see what message the angels have for you. Sometimes they go crazy. And they're going really crazy now. So I'm doing the Diana Cooper ones because I've got very attached to them today. So we've got 3 cards, and they want you to, so long as you're not operating in machinery, as I say, driving or doing anything where you need your attention, maybe close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and ask yourself which card stands out to you as I say them. So is it card A? Is it card B? Or is it card C? So is it card A, is it card B, or is it card C? And I'm also going to say them again as numbers. Is it card 1, is it card 2, and is it card 3? And I'll go one more time. Card 1, card 2, or card 3. Hopefully you've all got your card, and I am going to bring them up for you. So card 1, or card A, is dolphin. If you got this, I'm slightly jail because what a gorgeous card to get. How lucky are you? It's beautiful. It says dolphin and it says live joyfully in the present. And it's Archangel Jules. I don't really know Diana Cooper's Archangels, but it's Archangel Jules, and that's what she's saying, so let's take it. We do love. You're so lucky, Tina. I'm jealous. That's not a good trait. No, I'm not really jealous. It's such a gorgeous card. I see this as this look at them. They're free, they're open, they're in the wild, they have a quest. The quest of the dolphins is to bring messages. You couldn't write it as Tina chose this card. It is to bring messages and wisdom to the world. You know, the dolphins have that beautiful resonant frequency that they emit, and it actually sends healing codes to the universe and to the world at large, and it sends it all the way out into the universe, into the constellations, into the galactic center. This is the card of messages. This is the card of stepping in to your brilliance. To do that, you'll need to step into the present. Always be in the present moment. Stay in the present moment. If you've got this card, this is all about you accessing your divine nature and your truth. And wherever you're going from, guess where? From your precious present. You know, they say it's a present. Someone brings you a gift. We also call it a present. This is your gift. Your gift is the moment that you're in right now. Understanding where you're going from right now. And then when it moves a second, it's another now. And then another second, it's another now. Even in an hour's time, if you're there in that moment, it's that now. Stay in that energy field. This beautiful light that's being reflected. Tina, I really do think this is so your card. It's unbelievable because it's being saying, go into the light. Go into being your warrior energy. It's just madness. But yeah, there's also a deep sense of freedom in this card. You are free to express yourself. You are truth. You are honesty. Notice that the dolphins are never alone. They've always got like a million of them with them, and they're always playing around. This is the thing I'm getting here with this being in the present, being in your energy, being in your freedom, be in your joy. Dolphins emit it. They are so funny and they're always laughing. Be in your joy element. It is from your joy element that you're going to step into that present moment, that you're going to step into your deep energy. It's open to you. It's open to you in every single way. The other thing I'm getting from it as well is that there's kind of a wish star being offered to you right now as well. Let that wish out. Whatever it is you want, call upon the angel community to assist you in bringing that into being. If you need help, ask for it. Dolphins assist and help one another. They are there with one another. They work with one another. They treat one another with love and respect. And this is the energy frequency that's being opened up to those who picked this card. Is the energy frequency of knowing that you are held. That even if you rise into this deep, high energy, you are held. They won't leave you on your own. Look at them. They're all together, going in the same direction, working in harmony. Remember during the live I said about the soul family. This card taps into that soul family. So if you've got it now, you pick this card, you are in that energy frequency of moving into the space where you're actually going to start mixing with the people that are right for you. The angels are also saying, beware of kind of picking the people that you may have been used to, because this is different. This energy is much different to anything you've ever known before. These people are a vibration, they're about 3 above what you've been used to, because you're moving into that frequency. Remember, the dolphin's energy frequency is high, so you're moving into that heightened frequency. It's going to be different for you. It's going to bring through a kind of change that you will be surprised about. Because suddenly you're going to go from, because this is fast acceleration, you're going to go from this space to this space in a really quick way. And the reason you're going to do that is because you're going to step into being in the now. And I love dolphins too. They're amazing. Actually, I'm going to tell you a little story. My other half's brother-in-law and his sister, they went off to see dolphins this week. So the dolphins have got a really big sort of message in my life at the moment. So those of you who love dolphins, the dolphins are here with you. Remember, dolphins bring through an energy frequency into the earth. You can tap into it just by closing your eyes and bring the energy of the dolphin into your body consciousness and asking for their frequency message, and they will send you anything that you need to know. All right. Oh, I'm excited because this one's my card. So this one is card 2 and card B. So if you chose this one, you got the tiger. Woohoo! I've just got that song, The Eye of the Tiger, in my head. So for those of you who picked this song, go listen to that. This song. See, I've got that song on my head now. This card. Go listen to that song after this reading, because that song is going to bring you that strength, that message, that wisdom that you need. It says to accept your magnificence. Tigers are such regal creatures, aren't they? Look at them, that power that they wield, the strength. They are magnificent, they're strong. They bring through an energy of being able to take it all on. And they're able to do that. If you've been hiding from taking on your light, if you've been hiding from being in your full magnificence, this card's saying it's time for you to be it. Be it. Step into it. Walk into it. I'm getting you can run into it, but actually walk into it if you need to. Walk into it. You are ready to shine. Be your fullest self. It's also asking me, and I'm also being asked by the angels to ask you as well, to allow any kind of radiating healing to happen for you. Okay? I know, Tina, it's a brilliant song, isn't it? The Eye of the Tiger. But yeah, so, accept the magnificence that is available to you. Accept you can clear through healing anything that is going to stop you from reaching your full potential. That's what I'm getting. You see, the tiger doesn't go around going, oh, I can't do it, or I'm not going to be able to. It's very strong. It's very powerful. And it has got a rage element. But remember, that's that. I'm going to bring that Kali Ma energy back in, and that energy of Black Moon, Lilith and Eris. Remember, this is the energy, and it's feminine for some reason. I keep moving into feminine, although this card actually is giving me the masculine and the feminine intertwined, actually. So we've got that fusing of the masculine and the feminine. So you're working your light this way. You're working your light through the understanding that you can be both things. You can be in your feminine energy, you can be in your masculine energy, which brings you deep magnificence and full power to live your life in your truth. You see, many of us, my voice is going when it's something important, many of us have been pretending we are something we're not. The angels are saying enough of that, enough of pretending we're something we're not. It is time now, this is the time to be in our fullest potential. Remember the reading, be in our truth, use our voices well, as my voice goes. Use your voice well. That is a message to me as well, to really step into my motivational understanding, to share my vision, to share my wisdom, and to stop maybe being so shy. Because I know you guys see me on here and you probably think she can't be shy, but I am actually really self-effacing. I can be so shy and think I can't do it. But actually, this card, if you got this card, you chose this card, that's what it's saying. Rather than being that self-effacing, shy person, start showing people your brilliance so they can step into what you have to offer, okay? The other thing I'm getting, and actually this is quite strong, this message, it's really weird, but it's maybe you need to take a journey or go on a trip or do something for yourself. I actually on Monday went to Regent's Park in London to visit the Queen Mary's Rose Garden. So I did something for myself. So I'm getting that energy for any of you who picked this card, 2 or B, to go somewhere that helps to motivate your magnificence, to raise your magnificence. So I love roses and love trees. So obviously it's a park, so there's loads of trees and there's loads of roses. So it kind of raised my vibrationary frequency. So go and spend some time in nature, because that is going to help you to truly sing your song, The Eye of the Tiger. It's not necessarily that song, but whatever really resonates for you, go into that deep song of and the strength and the magnificence of who you are. I love that card. I love both of those cards, actually. And let's see. Those who have to wait till the end always go, oh, the last card. But yeah, this one's card 3, or card C, and it's the Ladybird. I love this card, right? It says, accept happiness and good fortune. This card, I see it a bit like the wish card in the tarot. I always see the 10 of Cups as the wish card in the tarot. If you pick this, there's something magical opening up for you right now. There is an opportunity, a magical alchemical process has opened up for you. And you have got the capacity to make a wish and see it through to co-creation. Make that wish. Please make that wish. If you're watching it now or in the replay and this is your card, make that wish. Put it out into the universe. Tell the universe you want it. Whoever you believe in, God, the angels, messengers, whatever you connect to, even if it's nothing, still put it out there. Put it out there and say, I would like this. Be very clear, be very concise about what you'd like. Make it a very clear request so that it can be brought to you. Ladybirds are amazing. They kind of have the alchemy of like the being the magical element. They have a magical element to them because they have wings, but when you look at them, you wouldn't know they had those wings. They have these secret wings. They can secretly fly, which means you can secretly fly too, and you're pretending and living one life when you can actually be living another. The energy of the ladybird, I think you guys call them ladybugs in the States. And I'm not sure about Australia, but we do call them ladybirds over here. And I don't know why there's that difference, but there just is. So as you can see, that little ladybird is on what do you call it? That dandelion seed. See? Wish. Potential wish. Grasp the opportunity now. I'm also getting you stepping into the energy of the golden energy, the golden frequency that is coming through the galactic gateway of cosmic intelligence that's been emitted onto the Earth's frequency at the moment. You're connecting to that. You are also connecting to Gaia. I'm getting the energy of you actually kind of growing into your potential. You know, like the seeds being planted and it's coming up through the earth. You're coming up through the earth. So when you make this wish, think of it as you're planting that seed and give it time to birth. Yeah? Give it time to birth. Allow it to really centralize you and get you into the space where you can be in full loving energy, because the ladybird opens you up to that. Also, if you see one of these little cuties, I don't see them very often, but if you see one of these, please make your wish. Doesn't matter how long from now it is. Well, maybe it's too long from now, then don't. But if it's within this month, within July, you see one of these, it's your opportunity to make a wish and create the space that you need to move into the creation of it. Remember, you're planting a seed, you're moving upwards, you're going to start taking the steps. The angels are saying to me, you've got a lot of good fortune coming in and a lot of energetic space for that fortune. However, what they are saying is, please remember, this takes time. Stay with this, stay positive, watch your words, be in the energy of it, trust in it being something that happens to you, because it will happen for you, so long as your words are beautiful and accurate and positive and they trust in it. Trust you deserve. You deserve this more than anything. We all deserve good things in this life, because this is meant to be a place where we learn. It's meant to be a loving playground where we are protected and loved by the higher beings of light and the energy frequency of Mother Gaia. Unfortunately, because many of us, not all of us, but none of us that are here, obviously, have been misusing some of the resources that we've got. We've got some of that negativity, and it's got bigger and bigger over time. This card is telling you to reopen yourself up to the potentiality of a beautiful earth that is functioning fully from its high evolved space. That's for you too, to step into that fully functioning space of your highly evolved self. You are amazingly brilliant and you have that potential. I really want you to step into that. I have so much positivity for you. I have so much faith in you. You can do this, right? Trust in it, make that wish, and let me know maybe if something magical happens for you. And if you do get the ladybird come up, make that wish and ask the ladybird if it can maybe give you that wish that you require. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to do these readings for you, and I would love to do everyone a reading. But yeah, as I say, if you do want to read with me, you know where I am. Check out my page and go to www.selfloveselfcaresystem.com. Take care, everyone. I have had such a pleasure doing these readings for you. I love you all. I hope you all have an amazing rest of the week. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully you can be here and join me next month with the next live. Take care. Namaste, everyone. I'm sending you all so much love. Mwah. Kisses. Take care. Lots of love. Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye. Bye.